So today I am hopefully going to make a how-to video. So I made a how not to video a couple weeks ago when I was trying to get something notarized. Now for that same job I need to get some blood work done, some titer level showing that I'm immune to certain diseases. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a how to get blood work done in Costa Rica video. We'll see. Hola.
Hola, buenos días.
There we have Nena. And we thankfully have a car now, so that cuts down on cost quite a bit. And time and all those inconveniences of either public transportation or hiring somebody. So we'll see how it goes.
Como no les has dado guineo, no les has traído comida por los bravos.
Yeah, so since we've had the car here, the birds have made it their mission to put their stamp on it. And Ulises cleans this car every time we come back. Even if we just ride into town, he washes the car. And inevitably, the birds come, and this is what they do. So we posted in a Facebook forum for expats in Costa Rica how I might go about getting blood work done here, and we got a couple replies, and one of them is that there's a lab at City Mall, the big mall here in Costa Rica, the biggest in Central America, and you can just walk in, order your own labs, and get them drawn. So we are gonna go give it a try, and Chandler's driving. He actually knows his way to City Mall, and hopefully this will be a quick in and out thing. And Nena's back there. Hello. We are getting close to City Mall. You can see it over there, but we're stuck in traffic, and we've been sitting in traffic for probably a half an hour. And we left the house close to an hour ago now, and the first 25 minutes were smooth, and now it's just traffic, traffic, traffic. But what you'll find a lot in Costa Rica are bottlenecks, and it's like seemingly for no reason we merge into one lane, and then a little while later we go right back to two, and there's like nothing in between. So that slows things down quite a bit. So here we are heading into one of those bottlenecks now. I don't see any reason why we should go down to one lane, but here we are. It is rush hour here. It's a little bit after 8 in the morning. We left our house at about 7:15. And
300 meters. Exit right to Salida Radial Francisco Chihuahua Dirección Alajuela.
Our Waze lady has a horrible Spanish accent, by the way. But yeah, so it's rush hour, and rush hour is really sticky here, especially if you're trying to go across the city or something. But thankfully we live on the same side of the city as the mall, so we don't have to cross cut. We just need to get over there. And here is the airport. So the mall is really right across the highway from the airport here. Oh yeah. So here is City Mall.
turn.
Open.
Then turn.
So we're here well before normal mall hours. But this place says they open at, at 7 in the morning. So we're gonna look for a map. So we asked somebody, because we couldn't find a map, and we have to cross the parking lot and we should find it. Now, in Central America, they have this genius parking system that they also have at BWI Airport, where when the light is green at the top of the spot, it's available. And at BWI, they also have a tally at the end of each row telling you how many spots are available within that row. Why they can't do this everywhere, I don't know, but I think it's genius. Found it. Now let's hope I can communicate with them what I actually need done. Okay, so I got to the lab, and thankfully they knew what I was talking about when I said I needed my titer levels. I did my best to say everything in Spanish. So that wasn't an issue. That was actually easier than I expected. But they said that half of the results wouldn't be available for 2 weeks because they send it to the States to get resulted, and then I get it after that. Well, it's April 12th, and I had the deadline of April 15th to get everything in. So that was one problem, and the other problem was that it costs $400 for everything. So I didn't want to spend the $400 if I wasn't even going to get them done in time. So I sent an urgent email to the guy who coordinates everything with the consultation firm that I'm going to be working with, and he wrote back saying it's fine, and he has no idea how much it costs in the US to know if that's a fair price or not. So anyway, I went ahead with it, and I have horrible veins, so of course it was it was 2 pokes this time, which isn't too bad. 2 pokes and lots of fishing, and she was a little bit nervous about it because my veins are just so bad, but she was like, should I try again or call in our Superman who has to come from his house? I was like, give it one more go, because I don't care about the poking around and all that. It was fine. So anyway, she got it done. It took a long time, plus I had to wait around for the email reply for a little bit. So it's now 10:20, and I think we got there about 2 hours ago. So it took longer than I expected, but we got it done. Now 3 of the results I'll get back today. One of them is the hepatitis B, which is the one I'm most worried about, and the other 3 will take 2 weeks. So then we'll know, and if not, I can go buy the vaccinations at a drugstore, actually, she told me. So that's good. However, the hepatitis B, the reason I'm worried about it is because when I originally got the series, which was when I was 15, it's a series of 3, and they're supposed to be given, I think it's like the first one, then 6 months later the second one, and then 6 months later the third one, something like that. When I got the second one, I passed out. I lost consciousness. I fell from the doctor's bench flat on my face, and I had the deepest bruise on my cheekbone. It was horrible. It lasted weeks. So that made me want to put off the third one for a really long time, and then I got it when I was going into nursing school, because obviously that forced me to do it. And with that one, I passed out again, but thankfully they helped me to a chair before, right after the shot, and so I just passed out there. I had a cup of water, and I ended up dumping it on myself when I passed out. So anyway, I really don't want to do that, so I'm hoping that the results come back as I need them. I'll let you know. Alright, so I just checked my email. My results are in. I'm going to see if I can figure this out, because it's probably in Spanish. So the 2 results I got back the rubeola and the hepatitis B are what they need to be. So that's really good. So I don't have to take that stupid hepatitis B vaccine again and pass out again. The other ones I'm still waiting for.